Hi, how are you today? Geez, right now sucks to be a Tiger fan. Absolutely sucks. There's no reason why Torkelson should be going to the minors. He's their best first baseman. So now we're going to have the same thing that we've had all year long, where AJ loves to play guys that have no business playing in the positions that they're playing. And I know all Tiger fans, all they care about, Alavila, we got to get rid of Alavila. Why? Why? When Riley Green went down, Alavila went out and got a guy that had 100 RBIs last year. And that guy has decided he doesn't want to play in Detroit because he keeps coming up with mystery injuries. How the hell is that Alavila's fault? AJ Hinch has been a disaster since he's come to Detroit. He plays guys out of position. They make errors every single game, it seems, when guys are playing out of position. But that's okay. There's not been one single person on Twitter, other than myself, who has said, maybe we should get rid of the hitting coach. Because the team's not hitting. And the team can't score any runs. Maybe we should get rid of the guy that supposedly that's his job. Maybe that should be the guy we get rid of. But no, everybody wants to get rid of Alavila. I'm not an Alavila fan. I couldn't give a crap. If they want to get rid of Alavila, then fine. But my problem is, if you're going to blame somebody for this team sucking, I think that there's a lot more other people that you should blame other than Alavila. Why does nobody say anything about Javi Baez? This guy's supposed to be our big star player. He was going to be the heir apparent to Miguel Cabrera. He was going to be the next big star in Detroit. He sucked the whole season. And then he has 1 or 2 weeks where he plays good. And then all of a sudden he's mouthing off fans and he's acting like a dick. And everybody in Detroit, oh yeah, we like that. Guy's a joke. He's an absolute joke. He has 2 seasons of the whole year that he plays like really, really good baseball, and he's been mediocre to suck the rest of the season. And everybody in Detroit, oh, we like him. He sucks, absolutely sucks. And the thing was, he was gonna opt out after his second season with Detroit if he played really, really good, and now we're stuck with him. He's going to be there for the entire time because he sucked the whole entire time he's been here, and there's no way in hell he's going to go out and get any more money than he's already getting paid now. But no, let's not blame him. Let's not blame him. Let's not say anything about that we've had every single starter that was supposed to be our starting pitchers on opening day have gotten hurt. But we're not gonna blame that. That's not the problem. It's all Alavila's fault. I wonder sometimes. I'm a Detroit fan. I'm not a hater. Can go look on what it says on my profile on Twitter. It says I'm a Detroit everything fan. I'm living through this bullshit just like everybody else. But fact of the matter is, the Detroit fans, I love you guys, but you're mostly all clueless. It's always the quarterback's fault in football. No matter who the quarterback is. Stafford wasn't good enough to play in Detroit, but then he won the Super Bowl somewhere else. Now Goff's not good enough to play in Detroit, but he was in a Super Bowl with somebody else. Every goalie who plays for the Red Wings are not good enough. Even when we had Hasek, the best goalie maybe ever in the history of the NHL, he wasn't good enough to play in Detroit. I heard people all the time, oh, he's not good enough. He didn't get a shutout last night. Who cares? He's one of the best goalies. They won a Stanley Cup with him. But he wasn't good enough. No matter what the situation is in Detroit, whoever the GM is, Dave Dombrowski is probably the best GM ever in the history of baseball. He makes big trades. He's really good. Everybody in Detroit hated him, no matter what he did. But he went and won everywhere else. But he wasn't good enough to be in Detroit. You fans need to really, really start putting the blame where it needs to be. Okay? The hitting coach in Detroit needs to be fired. Okay? Chris Ilitch is nothing compared to what his father was. Okay? He sucks. He absolutely sucks. Because you know what? If he really, really cared about this team, our hitting instructor would have been fired a long time ago. There would have been more things that happened. When a team is going this bad, when you're supposed to be half decently good because they spent $200 million in the offseason, you should do something. You should make a trade. You should do something. Okay? The big move was Badadu went to the minors. That's been the biggest thing that happened. Now all of a sudden Torkelson's going to the minors. Is that really our biggest problem this year? That Torkelson's not hitting? Okay. Nobody on the team is hitting. So why the rookie guy that you should want to be in the major leagues and learn how to be a major leaguer? He's going to learn a lot more by hanging around with Miguel Cabrera than going down and hanging around with guys who are never ever going to make the major leagues, that are lifetime minor leaguers. What the hell is he going to learn from them? Really? Like, what is he going to learn from a lifetime minor leaguer? Or some guy who's been in the minor leagues less than him. What is he going to learn? So he's going to go down to the minor leagues and he's going to hit a whole bunch of home runs and he's going to be king shit of the small pond. Oh, awesome. Can't hit in the majors, but he's going to go down to the minor leagues and he's going to light it up. Congratulations. Go ask the guy who they call the king that's working for the Tigers, finally made it to the major leagues as a coach, who hit more home runs in the minor leagues than anyone else ever in the history. Do you really think that he's the best guy? Like, you know, he's good. He's probably a good coach, but he never made it to the major leagues. And do you think that's the type of guy that in the minor leagues Torkelson should be hanging around with? A guy who's been in the minor leagues for like 15 years? What's he going to learn from him? Oh, you know what? It's going to be like Bull Durham, where he shows them all how you can get a rain out, and he makes a whole bunch of money because he turns the sprinkler system on. Yeah, that's what Torque needs to learn how to do. Is turn on the friggin' sprinkler system. Well, come on. If he's in the major leagues, at least he's learning from major leaguers. He's seeing major league pitching, and he's going to learn how to hit major league pitching if he sees it. But hey, Tigers, put him back down in the minor leagues. Let him hit a whole bunch of home runs in the minor leagues. Yeah, let him be king shit. Yeah. This is a joke, this organization. It really is. Chris Ilitch needs to sell the team. If people are going to bitch and complain, it should be about Chris Ilitch, not about anybody else. Because Chris Ilitch has let this happen. His father would have never ever let this happen. Not in a million years. He would have went out and made a trade or done something to ride this thing way before it got out of hand. There's no way that Mr. Ilitch, Mr. I, would have sat and watched this happen. But Chris has really, really happened to sit and let this year in and year out for the team to be suck and be a laughing stock of the league. He doesn't give a crap. Just like he sat and waited and waited and waited for the Red Wings. Why? Red Wings were considered to be the number one team. They had surpassed like the Montreal Canadiens as being like the top team in the league, the NHL, where everybody wanted to come play there because they were the Red Wings. That was Hockey Town. That was the place to be. And then he went and pissed all over that and made sure that, no, we're not going to spend any money. We're going to get rid of all our good players, and then we're going to just suck and wait for a rebuild that just seems to be going on and on and on. And next season they're supposed to be good. It's about time. It's about time. And yeah, he finally hired the right guy. Stevie's going to fix it. But how long is it going to take? NHL is not exactly like the Major League Baseball, and the NHL isn't like the NBA and the NFL, where you draft a guy and he plays next year. These guys sit in the minor leagues for 2 or 3 years waiting to come up and everything else. And it just sucks so much to be a Detroit sports fan right now. And the problem is really Chris Ilitch doesn't really give a shit. He's been rich since the day he was born, and he knows that if this thing goes to shits, and that he's still going to be a millionaire, he's still going to have lots of money, and it doesn't matter. And our other owners, the guy that owns the Pistons, I don't even know. He still live in LA. I don't even think he lives in Detroit, so why would he care about Detroit? And the Fords, I mean, I don't know. Sheila seems to be trying to make a difference, but geez, how much longer do we gotta wait? It's like, it just sucks to be a Detroit sports fan right now. It just really, really sucks. And there's nothing we can do about it. We have to wait, and these owners don't seem to give a shit. So, yeah, fire Al Avila. He's the problem.